All right, year 11s that are doing the bio investigations, can you guys go to Google Classroom and go to the lesson that says practice internal 1, height span versus arm span? So the first thing on our agenda is I want you to go to this post. I'm doing the notes right now. Can it wait till after? All right, can I move it? Okay. Next step, I want you guys to open this PDF. You guys have this on paper. This is a digital copy. I want to go on the digital copy so you guys can copy and paste the table and your graph over. So we're going to open with Kami. That way you can edit that document. Open with Kami. It should be an option on your screen, hopefully. You should, in theory, have this. You're going to have to probably sign in with your school account. It's worthwhile to have it linked to your school account so that way you can edit a whole range of your PDF documents that you might be getting for school. All right. Yep. Okay, keep going.
Go out. Go to your thing. Go to the Google Classroom. No, that Google Classroom.
All right, keep going.
Yep.
All right, so bio kids, most of you guys have done this bit on paper, which is fine. I don't mind. What we need to put in, though, is our data collection over here. Okay? So you guys should have your data like this. I might try to zoom up a little bit closer to it. Let's see. You change the zoom setting. So I want you to be able to see the two columns that you've just made. I put mine to 55. Trying to see how close I can actually get it before. Yeah, to maybe 57 and you'll be able to see both your columns. Got it? Okay. You guys should have this application loaded onto your computers, which is a snipping tool. This allows us to take screenshots of what we're seeing. If you don't have it, then I can give you guys another way to do it. I know all the school computers should have the snipping tool, in theory. Yes. I want you to snip it.
What is the myth?
Well, the snipping tool.
So I add it into the.
Yeah, so you're adding it into your document, your PDF. The snipping tool? Yeah, because you have your own personal computer. All right, so we can download the application or we can use Word.
What's that application?
It's called Snipping Tool.
How do you download it?
I'm not sure, so let's Google Snipping Tool. It's going to be useful, you're going to want it longer. I'm not Mac savvy, so that's what we get. Snipping Tool, you should have a school device. It's called Snipping Tool.
Well, oh no, should be on there.
Or I'm going to start reading.
Do I just need a screenshot of it? Nice.
Yeah.
And put on, so can I just screenshot it?
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever way. Do you know how to screenshot?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Let's just screenshot this bit here. Yeah. If you don't have the snipping tool, just screenshot it.
But what about this bit?
What bit?
Like, what bit am I screenshotting?
I just want. Yeah, these two columns. That's it. Just this bit. So I have the snipping tool. I think some of you guys have different little shortcut commands. The idea is I just want to grab the 2 columns of data. So that's what I have in my snipping tool, and I'm just copying and pasting it onto my Cami. Oh, it's right there. Oh, it's right there.
Huh? Wait, what was?
Huh? It's kind of like Papa Hawani wanted something. There we go. This is what you guys should have, hopefully. And hopefully I can move it. Can I move that? Select, there we go. There we go. Got mine.
Like that?
It should look like this. Yep, that's good. And you want to go. I would say just screenshot. Did you say it? Did you say that we have to report to you? Let's try to make it look because I don't know what to do. It's 4 minutes. What channel?
The data connection, I know.
Yeah.
You have repeated those and I don't know if you know that, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
That's my, yeah, with, James, yes.
Did you take the screenshot of it again? See whether there's a website on
Other
Yes.
Okay, I finished the orbit. That's all I want to call the problem. My cousin keeps on moving flights and he knows that it explains that. I don't know if it's. I was trying to see if I had a computer or look at the level Yep, that's right.
Oh, because you've got the so you know, it's because I didn't realize yeah, and
There you go.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, sorry about that. Took us a little longer than we thought, but that's okay. Because we're getting closer, just watching the time. And I don't think I forgot to pause the recording. So, yep, there's going to be like 10 minutes of silence in there. What's the date? 28th. Be fast, because I'm going to keep going with the notes. All right. Cool. Bio investigation. Ready to move on. So, we should have a screenshot of our data table from the Excel spreadsheet. We will need to title this. So we're going to make a little text box. So what are we looking at? We are looking at height in centimeters versus the arm span in centimeters of year 11 or 15-year-old, I should say. That gives me details on what we're actually looking at. So we need to have a name for our table. So I went to the little text box, added a text box, and I just gave a description on what we were looking at. So I know I'm looking at height and arm span of 15-year-olds. I'm specifying the 15-year-olds because it's definitely like not visible in what I'm looking at right now, but that's okay. So I want us to go back to our data table. I want us to go back to the Google Classroom. I have linked a website called Desmos. It's going to be our graphing software. So go to desmos.com. Open a new tab, go to desmos.com. Awesome. I would suggest it's worthwhile to log in and to make an account so that way you can save all the graphs that you are making. Because remember, you're going to do 3 practices and your final. I'm signing in with Google. All right. Let's try it now and open up this guy here. Okay. So what I want us to do, I think I'm in the right spot. I should have a graphing calculator. Hold on. See if it works. Okay. So we are going to go to our data. We are going to copy the height and arm span for all the 15-year-olds from our Google Sheet. So copy and paste. Ooh, why does this not have graph? Hold on. What is mine doing wrong? Settings. Actually, let me start over. You like graph? Clear settings. Oh, I know what I want. I want the grid. I want the axes. That's why. Okay. Never mind. I know what I did wrong. Huh? Okay.
Can you help me?
Desmos. D-E-S. Just open up a graph. You want the graphing calculator. Desmos. And we're going to go graphing calculator. That one. Graphing calculator. Once you have the graphing calculator, you're going to go over to your data table. You're going to copy. And you're going to paste. And you get something like that. We good or keep going? Just pause the recording. Okay. Next thing is I want you guys to go to the graph settings. So the little wrench, we're going to click on the wrench. That should pop up when you click on the wrench. Okay. We need to label things. We need to label the x-axis and the y-axis. The x-axis was our height, which is in centimeters. And then what was on the y-axis? Arm span. And what was the unit? Centimeters again. All right, now our graph is labeled. Cool? I can zoom in and out. We can see it. There's our 0, 0. What I want to see now is, whoopsie, going too far in the wrong direction. I want to see if this is fitting a 1-to-1 ratio, because that's what we thought was going to happen in our theory. So for me to do that, I'm going to go to the plus over here, and I'm going to go add an expression. And we're going to do y equals x. We're going to go to the plus sign. We're going to go expression. Plus expression. First choice. Click it. And then this will pop up. And then we're going to go y. We're going to type in y equals x. And we're seeing if that line matches with where our data is. Y equals x. So to be able to find your data, you need to get that data followed on that line. All right. Then you guys are going to do the same thing that you did with your data table. You're going to take a screenshot of this, and you're going to put it onto your Kami. Now, when you take this screenshot, I want it to be really clear that you have the numbers on the side and the, what's the word? Labels. Thank you. So, if I'm using my snipping tool, I am moving it so I can see that that says 220. I might snip this section here so I can see that there's 220 and I can see the bottom numbers. Whoops, I need to actually go further so that way I can get the height as well. I want my labels. And then once we have that, we can copy and paste it onto this one here where the graph is. We do it the same way that we did last time. All right, come by and help. All right, so I need to put a label on this one as well, just like the one above, so we can copy and paste this one here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to copy and paste this one, so that way I don't need to retype all that. Label, height, centimeters versus arm span, centimeters of 15-year-olds. So now I have my graph in there. Done? All right. And then the last thing you guys have to do for the assessment is identify your conclusion. We can do this together. This is on your paper sheet as well. When we look at this, do we think there's a correlation between the height and the arm span? Are my data points more or less falling where that line is? Yes, so there is a correlation. So when we're looking at our conclusion, from the graph, I can see that there is a negative, positive, or no linear relationship. If it's going upward like that, positive. All right. Yeah, highlight it. You also have it on your piece of paper if you want to circle it on your piece of paper instead of doing it on Kami. Between the height and the arm span of students, this is evident because the data points are sloping upward, downward, flat.
Guys, can I ask you the paper?
Yeah, there's a bag over there, or there's stationary packs. Is it sloping upward, downward, or flat? Upward. The strength of the relationship between the data points is none, weak, moderate, strong. Moderate, yeah, I would say moderate. This is because most, some, few of the data points are on the ratio line. Most, some, or few are a small, medium, big distance away. So some are I would say a medium distance away. They're not like crazy away. And then, so in conclusion, as people get taller, they tend to have bigger or smaller arm span. Bigger. And then you're done. That's all you need for the achieved in merit. This stuff down here is for the excellence. If you do want to try for the excellence, then I can chat with you individually. Cool. All right. You guys have, I believe, 10 minutes left. Can my bio kids write the method for this experiment? Explain how you collected your data.
Can I go to the bathroom?